Alright, people, I got this book by Texas Mars, and it's called Dark Majesty, The Secret Brotherhood, and the Magic of 1,000 Points of Light. This is a picture of Texas Mars, and here's a little bit of his credentials, people. He is an author of over 35 books, including the #1 bestseller, Dark Secrets of the New Age and Circle of Intrigue, The Hidden Inner Circle of the Global Illuminati Conspiracy. A retired career U.S. Air Force officer, he has taught at the University of Texas at Austin and has appeared on radio and TV talk shows across America. Credibility, people. Don't take it away from him. But he says on the back, though, here is absolute proof that President George W. Bush and Senator John Kerry are covert initiates of one of the world's most exclusive and most evil and dangerous secret societies, the notorious Order of. In this explosive book, best-selling author Texas Mars unravels the whole fantastic story of the men who have been called the wise men, the hierarchy, the world mind, or simply the order. He uncovers their strange and unexpected worship of a mysterious God whose name they conceal, and he exposes the hidden depths of what they call their great work, the illumination of mankind by 1,000 points of light. The Secret Brotherhood, its frightening conspiratorial network, includes the mysterious Bilderberg Group, the sinister, the clandestine Black Lodges of, and the selective Knights of Malta. Its diabolical influence reaches into the corridors of power at the and even at the Vatican. But guess what, though? I believe that the Vatican runs all of it. But let me digress. The Secret Brotherhood, men of wealth and position, they have the power to change life dramatically and fast. The stakes are high, people, and they control the banking. Now, I'm only on chapter 3, but interestingly, it says this in one of the following chapters that I've read. At his inauguration ceremony, his oath of office was sworn as George Bush's hand rested on the Masonic Bible, furnished by his brothers at St. John's Masonic Lodge, 71 West 23rd Street, New York City. It was the same Bible printed in London in 1767 that was used at the inauguration of Warren G. Harding, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Jimmy Carter. These three presidents were all Masons, as is George Bush, people. Ronald Reagan was not a Mason at the time of his inauguration. However, in 1987, only a few months before his second term of office was completed, President Reagan was inducted into the secret world of as an honorary 33rd degree Mason, courtesy of the House of the Temple in Washington, D.C. The 33rd degree Mother Council of the Septic Scottish Rite. It goes along to state, people. By the way, I'm sorry that it's so small for you to read, but I'm going to read it for you. James G. Martin, a 33rd degree Mason who was governor of North Carolina and a leading Republican Party bigwig, has warmly praised President Bush's plan for a New World Order, writing in Releg's daily newspaper, The News and Observer, March 24, 1991, Martin stated, President George Bush has revitalized an old but timely idea, the realization of a New World Order. Martin noted that this was the same visionary idea as depicted on our U.S. $1 bill, the all-seeing eye above the pyramid with the Latin inscription below of Novus Ordo Seclorum. This, Martin explained, is interpreted as either a new order of the age, a new secular or worldly order, or simply a new world order. Come on now, people. Pull out your dollar bills and look. Unfortunately, in his article, Governor Martin failed to tell readers these significant facts: that the pyramid and its all-seeing eye was first printed on the U.S. dollar bill in the 1930s at the insistence of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a Mason, and his Vice President, Henry Wallace. Wallace, a fellow Mason, as well as an ardent communist sympathizer. Later ran for president as a socialist. Then interestingly talks about how people, always calling stuff conspiracy theory and stuff like that. And he wrote this in a while ago, like years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a long time ago. But watch what he says. Interestingly enough, if there is a world conspiracy that has existed for decades or more, and if the conspirators do control the media, TV, magazines, newspapers, radio, and so forth, would it not make sense that they would first of all seek to convince us that there is no conspiracy? After all, a conspiracy occurs in secret, and the thugs who perpetrate it always do their best to keep their hideous acts under concealment. Naturally, they would attempt to downplay and discredit any talk of a conspiracy. They will also stamp out to the best of their ability any rumors or gossip that they are colluding behind our backs. They would encourage the media to snicker at the conspiracy theorists among us. They would teach the media to proclaim that all of this is simply wild talk. Crazy stories invented by strange people who need such mind games for entertainment during long, lonely, cold winter nights for steamy, hot summers. As you can see, people, there's no such thing as a conspiracy theory. The stuff that I talk about, it is facts. It is in the Bible. It is in history. And also it's going to happen in the future. Regardless of the situation, NWO is going to happen. Mark of the Beast is coming. And you got to get prepared.